Alright, second week of lifting. Off-season lifting went pretty well. I'm basically on a 6-day split every other day, so the week is really 12 days for me, but whatever. I'm calling it week 2. Everything felt pretty good. Bench days was the first day. Benching went pretty well. Uh, all my lifts I've been adding at least a little bit of weight, so that's the goal, and it happened. So that's pretty awesome. Benching, I've settled into an narrower grip with my pinky on the rings of the Texas Power Bar. Probably how I'm going to stick with it with my main bench. I put working on depth, but it's just my all my squatting except for my doubles are going to be beltless and sleeveless, and I'm just going to try to bury them as much as I can. I was getting pretty good depth on knees. I got to watch it myself though. I think if I get I'm going to say too much depth, but if I get really deep, sometimes I relax my lower back a little bit and it gets slightly sore. I mean, you see it looks like I'm butt winking a little bit there, but I'm really not putting my lumbar spine into too much flexion. It's almost neutral. I'm sure in some reps it does, but I'm not overly concerned about that. If I maintain tightness, I don't think it's an issue. There's just some overhead pressing, top set, 125. Whatever, just an accessory. I figure this is a nice accessory because of my now narrow grip on my bench press. It's the second day, called squat focus, basically because I do a squat and a squat accessory. Again, this is beltless, and these are sets of 5. Doesn't look as deep as the first day, but I'm still getting there. What the goal is for this, for the beltless sets, the beltless and the sleeveless sets, I really want to get comfortable getting as deep as I possibly can, so that when I do throw on my belt and go for heavy singles, when I'm meet prepping and eventually at a meet, I just want to hit the perfect amount of depth where I'm just below parallel, but not too deep where I would risk not standing back up. Yeah, this shouldn't have been a 10 RPE, but it was, so whatever. So it's just a triple. I've been getting overzealous on this bench day from the first week of training and now, and this week. I just threw in one set of front squats. Just for fun. I almost like it more as practice for keeping your thoracic spine upright and extended. After this, I tried to do some clean grip work to eventually move over to a clean grip when I'm front squatting. But yeah, it's just tough for me. I gotta put time into doing work. Stuff I don't film, I'll do some. Oh, I actually filmed this. Alright, this is what I do for some mobility. Overhead squatting, I like doing this. I would do it in my flat sole shoes to make it a little bit more challenging, but honestly, it's cold and I don't feel like changing my shoes mid-workout. But basically, that's all I do. Do a little paused overhead squats, get comfortable getting deep and getting that back extended and staying upright. Deadlifting, my conventional deads, I'm getting more comfortable with them, so I'm really digging that, and I'm keeping the volume down. This is sumo, obviously. Yeah, I think I put the 10 pounds to all these sets from last week, so it's good enough. Feeling pretty comfortable with my sumo stance. I played around trying to go a little bit wider, but when I stand really wide sumo, my knees tend to fold in a little bit when I get heavy, and it's just uncomfortable. So I might have to stick with this quote-unquote narrow stance sumo. This is just a set of 3 for conventional. Yeah, I'm not putting on the belt for conventional. I'm never gonna get my back totally flat, I don't think, but as it is, I start with a little bit of flexion of the thoracic into the lumbar spine, but I maintain it. I really don't think it gets worse throughout the lift, so I don't think it's going to be an issue. I haven't been dealing with crazy DOMs this week from conventional deads, which is like the one movement that gives it to me in my lower back. So I think I'm doing something right here. put a title, but this is the next day of lifting. This is fourth day in a routine. This is my heavy bench day. Let's do some doubles here. I got 210 on all my sets actually, which is alright, pretty cool. What do I do here? So I hit three. This is a set of 5. The previous day 4, I hit this for a set of 4. So, and a rep. That's it. It's all about progression. I'll probably throw 5 pounds onto this next week. See, I'm trying to work on getting like a bounce out of the bottom, so it looks almost like a hitch forward in the hole. But I don't know how else to get a nice stretch reflex. And again, like I said, my bench grip is narrow, so I'm gonna probably be regularly doing some close grip benching. I did 5 sets of these, just at 155. I haven't done these in a while, so I needed to know what weight to use. This is more squatting. I was really pleased with this. I actually pyramided up this day, and I ended up with a top set of 390 on my. This is the 4th set, and I hit 390. I wanted 385, but I left a 5-pound plate on. Oh well. But I think these are both passable depth and 45 pounds heavier than I hit a double 4 last week. So I think I'm just getting accustomed to having the heavy weight on my back, getting further out from the meet where I was not training all that much in the days after. So that was a nice lift. I like hitting that 390. He's going to be just pause squatting. I try to count to 3, but it's tough to hold your breath and count to 3 and think about standing back up. But again, just getting comfortable in the hole and getting comfortable powering out of the hole. That's the point of these squats. What else? Oh, my weight's down. Not quite a pound. I think like 0.8 of a pound. So that's fine. I'm not in a rush with my weight. I'm not going to be getting weight in for a meet anytime soon. So I just want to get slowly get down as slowly or quickly, hopefully, adding strength. What I do here is these are sumos. My first set was 395, then I hit 4 sets of 405. And this was a tough set, actually. It was a set of 5. Oh, I was actually coming off my feet, which is weird. Like the front of my right foot was standing. It was coming up a little bit in 1 or 2 of these reps. But yeah, that's it. That is week 2 of the off season. So far, I'm enjoying the split, the layout, and the progress. So catch you later, guys.